Okay, good morning. Gotta love technology. I tell you what, I'm learning lots about technology with this experiment, but it's awesome. Welcome. Thank you for being here for day 3 of 21 days of Reiki. It's been so far a really interesting challenge, and I'm really glad to be here again today. I gotta tell you, Thursdays are my nemesis. I don't know what it is about Thursdays, but on Thursdays I crash. It's like I'm going hard all week. On Thursday, I'm like, can I just sleep in and do nothing all day? But I'm here, and that's okay. Um, it's all about low energy. So, but by Friday, I'm back again. It's the weirdest thing. Anyways, today I'm tired. And so today we're focusing on equal energy. Where are we spending our energy? Are we spending our energy in a balanced manner? Are we taking the threefold law into account? Um, so that's what we're going to do. Of course, we'll send energy to our guides, which is a good thing because, it creates a balanced relationship with them. If we are sending, if we're expecting them to serve us, why shouldn't we expect ourselves to serve them? Just like any other balanced relationship. So, something to think about. Um, let's talk about breathing. Yesterday was an interesting day. I really focused on my breath all day and I found I was a lot calmer. I had all kinds of technical difficulties yesterday. I learned a lot about YouTube and Facebook and videos and transferring um, and yet I was calm and just sort of rolled with the punches the whole time. So, you know, it was good. Breathing really helped. And I just tried to, throughout the day, focus on where was my breathing in my body and when I was feeling that tightness in my chest, allowing myself to bring my breathing back to my belly. It was really helpful. And also, it helps with the pain in my neck and shoulders. I was reminded, so what I'm doing is I'm working with a friend of mine who's learning to become an RMT. And she needs bodies to work on. And since my body is such an interesting case study, I volunteered for her. So she had her teacher come in and work on me and talk about, what they could learn with my body. And one of the things that she reminded me and my friend about is that when we're breathing up here, we're tightening all these muscles in our neck and shoulders, and we're holding our shoulders up here. So it's causing, actually, the way that we're breathing is actually causing a lot of that tension and pain in our neck and shoulders. So something to think about. If you've got a lot of pain in there, like really bring that breath and energy down. It wants to get past the heart chakra. The heart chakra is a bridge from the spiritual to the physical. So a lot of energy gets stuck at the throat chakra and at the heart chakra because it can't work through and become manifest. If you're having trouble manifesting your desires, think about your breathing. Is it getting all the way down to the root chakra? So there you go. That's it on breath. We're done with breath. We're on to equal energy. When we talk about equal energy, don't forget that we also have the threefold law. So everything that we give out, we get back 3 times. So hopefully you're giving out a lot of Reiki and the universe is rewarding you with 3 times that Reiki back to speed up your own healing. So something to think about there as well. And when we think about equal energy, it's about relationships. Is in all of your relationships, not just your spiritual relationships. Are you having equal energy everywhere in your life? Are you giving equal energy or appropriate energy to all the different aspects of your life? So, for example, it may not be appropriate for me to give equal energy to, let's say, the laundry versus school. School needs to be a real major focus for me right now, and giving equal energy to laundry as I am to schooling, which hopefully will affect the rest of my life, might not be appropriate, right? So, and and am I giving equal energy to the people in my life, the friends in my life, the parents, the mentors, the teachers in my life, the children, the students, the people that I'm mentoring? Are they getting energy from me and the appropriate level? So things to think about in your own life. And today what we're going to do is send energy again to the higher beings, and then give energy to ourselves, because I need a pick-me-up and maybe you do too. The card that I pulled today, interestingly enough, is what truth does brilliance reveal today? So, are you going to focus on yourself and give yourself energy and equal energy? And today, I bet you'll recognize, there might be some relationships that are a little bit out of balance in my life. And I would expect that those hard truths will come through for you today if you focus on this. What is brilliance or Reiki going to reveal to me today? So let's get started. We always start, of course, with grounding and centering ourselves. So let me turn to face you a little bit more. It's a little bit crowded in my bedroom. Okay. Feet flat on the floor, no crossing your ankles. Oh, geez. Crossing, okay, so let's talk about crossing ankles and feet and arms and whatever. There is this theory in energy work that if you cross anything in your body, you're blocking the flow of energy. So I would say yes and no. It's always yes and no. Yes, you absolutely can be blocking the flow of energy, especially with your feet if you're trying to stay grounded and centered. If you've got your feet crossed, it's just making it a little bit more difficult for that energy to come straight up. So in terms of grounding and centering, releasing negative energy, it absolutely can be an issue. And I would challenge you to try both ways. Try flowing Reiki with your feet crossed, with your ankles crossed, and without, and see if you notice a difference, and see if your client notices a difference. And if you are treating a client and they have a lot of polarity issues, balance issues, if they have nerve issues in the body, sometimes crossing the limbs, or crossing the shoulders, or crossing the legs can actually help to rebalance the energies in the body and bring a more effective flow of energy in their body. So if you have the opportunity to work with a client, or if you yourself have issues with that, mental emotional balance as well as physical balance, try it. See what happens. See if you see an improvement. See if it blocks, if you find the flow changes, and does it change in a positive way or a negative way? So things to think about. But because we're grounding and centering and we want a clear flow of negative energy out of our bodies, we're going to put our feet flat on the floor. Hello, Chubs. Yes. Chew your treat. We're going to ground now. Talking about breath. Just as I was prepping for today's session, I started controlling my breath. The dogs were fighting on the bed, which is their favorite thing to do. As soon as I started controlling my breath and connecting with spirit, they calmed right down and lied down quietly on the bed. And then I gave them a treat, which woke them up. But it was fascinating. As soon as I actually heard my dog's breath go in tune with my own breath. So your energy affects those around you. Okay, grounding and centering. Feet flat on the floor. Focus in on your breath. Remember, when we we're releasing, or we're vibrating the vagus nerve. I hope you looked into the vagus nerve. I was correct. I was just spelling it wrong in my head. It's Vagus, not Vegas. I hope that you looked into it, because the vagus nerve is really fascinating, and it's something that I think we need to focus a lot more on. Maybe I need to focus on my vagus nerve today because I'm a little ungrounded and centered. Let's breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Notice Chubbs is like, oh, time to calm down. I'm not going to bug Mum anymore. Watch what your shoulders are doing. Watch where your breath is. Is it into your belly or is it into your chest? Okay. Now let's get our roots deep into the earth. We want these roots to help us release negativity and to help us draw up nurturing, healing energies, okay? So deep and wide into the earth. Send your roots down from the base of your spine and the soles of your feet and the tips of your toes. Deep down into the earth, all the way down to the core of the earth. So you're really solidly connected. And then you're going to draw that red earth energy up. Again, if you prefer the cobalt blue, that's fine. Up, filling the body with healing, nurturing light. And then expanding out to your auric shield. And 3 deep breaths that way, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Drawing in the earth energy, healing our bodies and strengthening our shields. Now pull in the white light from above. You can also picture it as silver light, or gold, or rainbow, or purple Reiki energy. All of those work. White light is just sort of the most common. Whatever you feel works for you is fine. So we'll work with white light. Now that's showering down onto you. Filling your body from head to toe with healing light, protective light. Remembering the soft belly. And even here we have a balance in energy. We're not just physical, we're not just spiritual. We are beings experiencing both experiences at the same time. So even with this exercise, we're bringing in a balance of energy. And now you want to allow that white and red or blue and silver energy to just meld together, create that shield of universal love energy. Hi, Chubbs. Hi, baby. Come on, you can join me. Yeah. Okay. Strong shield, universal love energy all around. Now check in your shield. Is there any junk that needs to be released? Kind of sweep your shield and your inner energetic space and clear away any negativity that isn't serving you anymore, and push it down through those roots out into the earth so that the earth can transmute that energy into positive healing light for you, or maybe for someone else that needs healing. But it's your negativity that you're releasing, so it's quite acceptable to ask that the earth transmute that energy into positive energy for you for your own healing. Okay. Now we bring our hands together in Gasho, and remembering Gasho represents everything that we just did, as well as that sense of gratitude and being in the moment. So just for today, I will not succumb to worry. Just for today, I will not give in to anger. Just for today, I will be grateful for all of my many blessings. And just for today, I will be kind and compassionate. So I think what I'll do now is leave you with the reminder, what truth does brilliance or Reiki reveal today? I'd like you to spend at least 5 minutes sending Reiki to your higher beings, again, whichever one you choose, and then minimum 5 minutes sending Reiki to yourself, wherever you need that Reiki. If you can do a 90-minute full session, excellent. If you can only do 5 minutes, that's fine. If you can get 5 minutes in 5 to 10 times today, wherever you can fit those 5 minutes in, different parts of your body, that's great too. But take at least 5 minutes, so 10 minutes, 5 with your guides, 5 with yourself, after you turn off this video, and just focus on giving energy back to yourself for today and opening up to energy balance, equal energy in your life today. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Please share your experiences in the comments, because I want to hear about what's working for you guys and what's not, right? We're keeping each other accountable, so keep on commenting. Thanks, guys.